Hello, good evening, welcome along everyone, how are we all doing? Nice to have you here. Welcome back to Western Australia and welcome back to the channel. Nice to be back for a Wednesday night. Hello to everyone who is in here. Peter, hello. Joran, I've said hello to you, but good to see you again, mate. Bovine, evening, sorry you can't make it tonight. I think I'm going to be a bit lonely, I'm the only one in the server at the moment. So it could be a lonely night of seeding going on here, but we'll just see how we go. Here's what it is. Hey Bruce, how are you? I know Steelhorse said he might actually try and join tonight, so wait and see. But welcome along, welcome back to Western Australia, to our multiplayer server, and to the fun we're all having here. Can I just say, hello Mr. Stay Drunk. Now, I'm just going to bring up Discord on my phone, because obviously there's been a lot of people who've spent a lot of time on the server in the last few weeks, but I just wanted to say hello and welcome to Pro Farmer and Bondemand Hansen, who are a couple of Dutch players who have been on religiously during their evenings, which unfortunately doesn't coincide with my evenings, being the other side of the world, but who have been on religiously and have done a mountain of work, as has everyone else. So I don't want to discredit the other work everyone else has been doing, but those two have been on 3 or 4 nights in a row now at least, doing a lot of work. So thanks to everyone who has been here, and let's have a little bit of an update on where we're at with our 10 million litre challenge. Wheat, only 700,000 litres to go. So a couple of contracts might just about pick that up. Otherwise we could plant a little bit of wheat in a field. Barley, we're a long way away. But we're planting barley tonight. So this field will go a long way to getting that done. Canola, sorghum, soybeans, cotton, still a big hole in those ones. Straw has always been there. Ignore the eggs. But the other big one, dried corn, now we've got 4 million litres there. Of course, it's picking that up out of the production. But this field we're in, which is field 22, we ended up getting just short of 10 million litres. There's 5.6 million still to process and 4 million processed. So we must be about 300,000 litres short when I add those two together. So, unfortunate, it is what it is. But there we are. So we're just getting things topped up. I've already actually just been logged in a little bit earlier. I've done 2 passes, and how much seed has he left in this? Oh, it doesn't tell me up in the top corner. 30%, so it used 70% of a hopper going across and back. So that was a bit of an eye opener. But anyhow, fortunately, we've got the was it an 8R? It was an 8R, isn't it? 14 big 8R. It doesn't look big with the narrow ties on it, but we've got a fair few litres of seed up here in the chaser bin. So hopefully I can get this parked in the right spot. And I wonder actually if we had used more barley. Oh, we haven't. No, we don't need that. We haven't used that much. I've only used it. It's only part of one hopper, Argsy. That's not too bad. Maybe we'll get further than I thought we were going to. But anyhow, we're here now. We'll get that topped up. Move this one down a little bit further because we'll need it again soon. And we'll get into some planting. Lachlan, g'day. How are you? Pierre, good morning to you. Welcome along. Good to have you here. So we'll leave that. In fact, we'll leave the auger out. Turn the tractor off. Alright, there we are. So let's go and jump into this. So there are some harvesting contracts we could be doing, but with just me here, we're just going to carry on with the seeding. And do you know what? I don't think I've used a 9R in Farm Sim yet. Farm Sim 22. It's the first time we've got an in-driven one. And we've got a dirty one today. Anyhow, there we go. That turned on. We've got GPS all set up. And we're actually in an interesting part of the field. I'm going to be probably off on the rows there, and we actually haven't lowered our planter down, so we'll do a lap. Get that lined up again. But we've probably the most interesting part of this whole field, which is right here where there's a bit of an island in the middle. We'll have to navigate around and have a little bit of fun playing with. There we are. We'll get that lined up again. Put all those dirty tyre tracks all over the field, and there we go. We're off. Now how good would it be to have that 200-foot Zell's planter right now? That would have been a magic. It would have been magic, but alas, we do not. There we are, off and underway. Hey Hayden, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yos? No, we only sell case in here. Sorry, no case equipment anywhere. I don't actually know though whether there is any case on the farm or not. Let's have a look. Let's see what's in the garage. There's all sorts of tractors, some Massey. I think everything else is large tractors. No case. A couple of Fence, a New Holland class, a few John Deeres, and a Deutz down there, but no case yet. Oh, there. Oh, we do. There you go. Got a case Patriot. that count? That represents the red brand, doesn't it? Hey, Big Sky, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you anyhow, Yoss? You well, mate? Casein, is that like caffeine? I mean, if you set it, actually the way Mrs. Argsy said it, case in is like casein, which is that a byproduct for the dairy industry. So, speaking of Mrs. Argsy, we've got COVID in the house again. We tested positive this evening. Got the cold that's been flying around. All I have, but it turns out it might actually be, well, I've tested negative a couple of times. I've tested, but she has tested positive, and a very strong positive tonight. So. That'll be fun for the next week or so. Oh, you've got the cold that's been flying around. Have a whiskey. I'll clear up. Mr. Haythornthwaite, how are you? Good evening, or good morning, as the case may be for you. So like I said, we do have this interesting part of the field to do now. It's kind of nice. We might go around this a couple of times. Give ourselves a little bit of a buffer, and then we'll knock out the piece either side of it. Which should work out nicely. G'day Scott, how are you? Good to see you. Now Scott actually sent me a little tip during the week. I had actually already seen it, but our mate Hox23, who made Southern Cross Station, is working on a new Australian map. It's actually an old Australian map, but it's a new, bringing it through to FS22. I can't off the top of my head remember the name of it, but it was one that was out in, was it 15 or 17, Scott? It's a wee while ago. I'm hoping that's an autosave. Here it is. I sometimes get lag glitches like that where you pause and then your tractor's kept on driving and the server will catch up or your connection will catch up and you find yourself flying forward. That was just an autosave. Oh, Danish, not, did I say Dutch? That'll get me in trouble. Aussie Farms, you think, Scott? Right. It was in 17. Here we go. Pardon? Oh. Alright, I am going to have to go and deal to a sick dog. So, talk amongst yourselves. Keep yourselves entertained. I will try and be back in just a minute. What I will do is set this going on this next part of the pass. I've got GPS set up with the headland mode. So we'll see if that will carry on going and stop at the end. So I will be back in just 1 minute. There we go. Back. Back and had headlamp mode on so we didn't crash. There we go. Right, let's turn around. Carry on again. We need to do a headlamp pass down the centre. We'll sort that out later. Alright, that was a little bit of an interesting experience. A ghost controlling the game. Floyd has told me to say hi from him. Hello, Floyd. What are you doing up? It's late. It's past your bedtime, mate. See if I get back in time. This cosplay advanced so much it can now stream for us. It's magic. It doesn't turn around on the ends for us yet, though, yours. Days, sorry. How are you, man? Good to see you. Silly question for anyone to answer. What would cause my mods and giants model to not display wheels in FS22? I don't know what that one is. Heard that other people having that, but normally a mod conflict. But oh, your Dazed has got you said check your logs for any errors. Good call. New idea, set up a cosplay for a huge field, start stream, come back 7 hours later. I wonder how many people have watched that. Have some music playing. Ah, poor old dog. Poor old dog. Next I'll be using AI to do my streams. See, with cosplay or something, I could get Mrs. Argsy to sit here and just let her pretend like she's doing something and it's cosplay doing the whole time. A self-propelled stream. It's a hologram. I'm a hologramsy. That's me. I don't think I can. No, can't quite poke my finger through my cheek. Hey, farming morning, mate. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Farmer Ed. How are you? Nice to have you here as well. We're on a lonely multiplayer server tonight, actually. All my usual cronies are unavailable. So we're just battling away on our own. But that's just the life and times of a farmer, isn't it? Many an hour spent sitting in a tractor on your own. That's what any hologram would say. Won't fall us that easy. He's just old, dazed. He's hung on probably for longer than we thought. He was destined for doggy heaven a couple of months ago, and he's still with us. So might not be too far from having to make some tough calls around that, I think. He's in bed, he'll probably watch the stream after the weekend. Oh, good. That's good then. Well, Floyd, for the weekend, I hope you're having a good weekend. And pleased to hear you're in bed. Alright, let's carry on. See how we can go. Oh, that's slackos. I know, Scott, right? You're on your way in, can only stay for a time. Don't feel like you have to, Bovine. I know you're busy. You don't have to come in, mate. It's quite alright. Yoran's going to try and make it back too. Steel Horse said he might come in, so. See, we're going. This is Professor. How you doing? Hope I'm feeling better today. Well, funny story is I don't have the sore throat I had the other day. I've got a bit of a cough, but Mrs. Argsy tested positive for COVID today, so. Which is unfortunate, but that looks like it's going to be our next week or so. Both the boys and myself tested negative tonight. Find where our next row is going to pop out along that. So we both, yeah, all three of us are all okay tonight. So I do wonder if maybe I had it. I did test last week and was negative too, but it is what it is. Just live with it now. Yeah, we were looking at him actually yesterday, dazed. He's losing a lot of condition in his hind legs and things like that. A lot of muscle wastage, so making it a little bit hard for him, I think. Hey, Pork Chop, how you doing? Hey, Nismo, how you doing? What's up, mate? Wife got a cough or a coffin. I hope she doesn't have a coffin. Yes. You join, but you're just on the way out to work at Joy's at the other side. Oh, good. Good. I must say we've done well. This is my 6th stream, 6th week we've done this stream, and I think we've managed to have 4 or 5 on most nights. I think the quietest night was the last time we did some planting, which was 4 of us for most of that. That's alright. I was just showing everyone earlier on, for anyone who's just recently joined, bit of progress on the 10 million litre target. The wheat, we've got extraordinarily close on wheat, 700,000 litres short. Straws still past, but all of these, so we're working on barley today, getting barley planted in here, so that'll take that field up. I don't know what the potential yield might be, but I think barley yields higher than wheat, so it might actually go quite close off this field. On the other thing, we can see the dried corn down here, which is 4 million litres, but that's only part of the story because there's still 5.6 million litres drying, so we're going to go a long way to getting that all done too, which is cool. Yeah, so do I, Mrs. Professor. Am I talking about you there, mate? What am I talking about, John? Hope not. Didn't realise it sounded like coughing. I meant coughing verbal case, and yeah, I know what you mean, Yoss, but just funny that the way you say it sounded like coughing. You saw Mrs. Argsy on the screenshot comp, Nismo. He did make an appearance. Here is Mr. Bovine. Thank you for popping in, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, muscle reduction. I was talking about our dear old dog, John. Yep. So I think after having a poll on our stream the other day and 43 people voted and it was 100% vote for yes, Mrs. Argsy should join a stream, I think I might have twisted her arm into doing that, so keep an eye out for that in maybe a couple of weeks. Won't be this weekend, and won't be next weekend because next weekend's logging league. Possibly the weekend or so after that. Might be a special job for her, we'll see. Just watching the news to see cyclones hit Mauritius. The hotel we were at has been damaged. Got out just in time. Well, that's fortunate farming. Very fortunate. Talk to me about tropical cyclones or ex-cyclones at the moment. The 100% poll. I know, right? It's the isn't that the YouTuber's unicorn, Yoss? You would pop in, but you've put some work off some work for 5 days and have plans this afternoon, so I shouldn't even be here. Fair enough, days. Fair enough. I've actually been I've been going to rope Mr. FSG into coming and joining one evening. We were actually going to do a joint stream on this, but we'll wait once he's got back into the swing of work and things like that after his holiday. But we'll drag him in here one day. He can spare a couple of hours on a Wednesday morning. Right, there we are. Transition to our other seed hopper. We open the covers, you'll see the front one. The front one's empty. It is. We'll just crack in. New Zealand's had some bad ones. Yeah, we've had a couple. I think the one that struck last, so Valentine's Day. And they're saying it's the worst storm in recorded history to hit New Zealand. And complete and utter devastation to some regions. It's pretty saddening. You feel pretty helpless. I had friends whose mum and dad got rescued. They were hiding in the ceiling of their garage and they managed to poke a pole through the roof, put a t-shirt or a white flag or something up on it to capture the attention of a helicopter, and they dropped a crew person off on the roof and they pulled back some iron and managed to get the roof open to lift them out. And that's a pretty common story for a number of people over there. It's just, you know, unfathomable volumes of water that came in a hurry, like the way, yeah, it's the speed of them, which is just what's astounded a lot of people. If you're a ventriloquist, you'd bring your wife on stream. Isn't it every male's a ventriloquist, aren't they? And speak for their woman. A controversial subject, Argsy. Don't get into that. Hey, Brittle, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Right, so I need to make sure I leave enough seed in here to be able to do the last pass, or do a pass back on the other side of the island, back to where the grain carts are, because I don't want to run back empty. So I think, just looking, I think Bovine, there he is. He's come over and jumped into the Lexian, or the Lexian? Zerian. Lexian's a harvester. He's in the Zerian, he's over there doing a bit of cultivating. I don't think we would have caught up to where he is. Looking at the area. We probably would have actually. Probably would have got across to there during the course of this live stream. So, good. He'll open up a little bit more land for us to carry on planting with. Good. Got room for one more? Always room for one more steel. You're more than welcome to come and join. Use the dummy in your marriage farming. Oh, as long as you know your place, then you can fit in perfectly, can't you? Room for one more, absolutely. I'm doing good, Brittle. Doing good. Oops, that's right. Still got the headland mode turned on with GPS. Now, anyone who's used GPS, I don't know if people know about this little setting. Kind of a good one when you're working in big fields and you might be just driving along on GPS and you just want to be doing something on your other screen. I used to do this and play other games at the same time when I was just farming, not streaming or doing content creation. But you come into here and you put headland mode to stop, and then to give it a distance. When it gets to the end, it will stop. And it will stop that far away from the end. I think that's in meters. Could be in feet, I'm not sure. You can just play around with that setting. The shorter it is, the closer it gets to the edge of the field. But nice, handy little setting to have. Catch you later, Ed. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Your place is behind the wife, 4 daughters, 3 dogs, a cat, and probably the ratty hamster as well. You tried headland for a while, but when driving manually to finish the last bit, it wouldn't move. Is that right? Just turn your GPS off. I had to turn it on and off to move. I've had to activate and deactivate it, yeah. I used to play on a multiplayer server. This is when I first started in FS19, which is a semi-realistic American server. We had 3 or 4 farms, and we had a field. What was it? Was it Farms of Madison County, I think the map was? And we had some big long fields, and it would just go forever. So if I was doing anything like this, I'd just jump in there and set it on auto drive and cruise play, and I'd be doing something on the other screen. If headland mode sets on you, it wouldn't go off and do something silly, and then when I had time, I'd turn around and go back. Very handy. Cheating using GPS? Not at all. Any clever farmer uses it. Not cheating. It's making best use of the tools available. It's interesting as you say it's the norm, Jason. I would say, well, I don't know about now, but I'd still hazard a guess that less than 50% of farmers in New Zealand use GPS. Probably even less than that. Might be 20% of farmers might use GPS. Our fields just aren't big enough to warrant it in a lot of cases. Certainly some of the bigger arable farmers, I imagine, would. But your run-of-the-mill mixed arable cropping animal farmer wouldn't use it at all. Right, what are we up to? 60. Oh, am I being brave? No, I reckon we can get down one more pass and then we'll go across and do a big long run back. Use GPSR from everything from landing to combine. Yeah, why wouldn't use it? Hate towards technological advancement. Australia has more units per head of farmers that use it than in the US. So a high percentage of farmers use, in Aussie use it than US. That would make sense. Here's Mr. Steelhorse. I'm going to find something for him to do now. There's a 9RX set up over in one of the other fields over yonder. And 13, which you could jump in and carry on planting with if you like. Would have been good to have them both in the same field, but are different width planted. You will need some permissions. Let me see if I can fix you up with those. You can join the farm. Oh, yeah, I think you'd probably be right, Jason. Your areas and fields are just massive. Massive. You must still be sinking in, eh? Oh. Yeah, join the farm. You join the farm, and then I can give you permission. I don't know what permissions we have for run contracts, but I've given it. That's right, that should get you going. What was run? Wiggly wiggly. Alright, 2200 litres, that should get us back. Let's find out. I'm going full up. Should try farmland in your own. In my area is a ditch between every 20 metres of field. Farmers now using it in vineyards, pretty easy to drive straight with rows on both sides. It's amazing that it's getting down to that level of accuracy though, isn't it? That you can drive around vineyards and that. All drained ground way below sea level. A lot of where you are is below sea level, isn't it? Let's see. Did Mr. Steelhorse find a tractor? Oh, he's found one there. He's found the 8R. He can help us fill up when we get down to the end. Only 6 meters below. We're about, well, how far would it be? 20 k's to the ocean from our house, and I think we're only about 20 meters above sea level. Like I want to Google Earth and see how close. But we're not that far above sea level. That's one of some of the pictures that shocked me, you know, with the flooding that we've just had in the Hawke's Bay. Is there was the photos of land that was 50 or 100 meters away from the ocean, but the road and what was between the ocean and the land was sort of mounded up, probably from, you know, surf and pushing the beach up and creating mounds and things like that. But you know, there's water just trapped on the inside. Couldn't get out to the ocean. It was so close. Bonkers. Bonkers. Google it. Yeah, Google Earth reckons about 15 or 16 meters. Be about right. 2021. Not much anyhow. Which is funny when you then go out to the ocean and you stand on a sand dune at the beach. It's 20 meters above the ocean, you think, oh, this is as high as our house. Oh, we got someone else joining. Steve. Welcome along, mate. Farm it and they will come. I just say what a good job Giants did with the synchronization with this. So much better. Hey Charlie boy, how you doing? Good to see you. So we could... I think what we could do now. Now that we've got a couple of extra helpers. I'm wondering whether we bring the... could actually bring the 9RX over here and help do this planting. Full of seed, I could just use some teleportation skills to get it over here. Then we'd at least get this field done. Chop it out. Evening Frosty, how are you? Good to see you. What map or maps am I most looking forward to being released? That's a very good question, farming. Court Farms, definitely. Definitely looking forward to that one. I don't know, there hasn't been a whole lot more on my horizon. American Falls, Lancey Boy's map. You see he's released today, or announced today, that he's managed to integrate animals into it, new animals without scripts, so he reckons he's going to get it on console. Which will be interesting to see if he can. That'd be pretty cool. Hey Steve. Thanks for joining, mate. How's my underwater maize harvesting skills? Yeah, a little bit of that going on at the moment, isn't there? Alright, let's see Steel Horse's ability to maneuver into this. GI. So, do jackknife it for him. Try and make it a bit easier. Now all he needs to do is drive up next to it. The front one. Do a lap, Steel. Do a lap and fill us up. Some of the maize in the Hawke's Bay is underwater. It is indeed. It will. It certainly won't be being harvested. It'll be ridden off well and truly. Fortunately, there's probably some other areas that have had an exceptionally good growing year and probably have an abundance of food, so hopefully that can find its way back over there. All the stuff that's not grown anywhere else that's going to be a problem. Oops. Just about steel. And there, stop. And that one, yep. There we go, look at it. Nailed it. Alright, now we need to do the same with the fertilizer. Now I need to do a lap and get lined up better. Mad Adventures with Kids, aka Mick. I actually wish I could be on to give you all a hand, but flew back to work for the week today. All good, mate. All good, all good, all good. Alright, what we might do, might leave Steel to do that. Like, Steve's found his way over to the 9RX, so leave him there actually. If he wants me, I can move that, Steve. You could bring that over here if you wanted to come and give us a hand. Right, try try and set this up so Steel can try and do the other one. Right, let's go and jump in there. Look away, people, look away. Nothing to see here. Right. Just back over here now. That's true, holographic teleportation. You know, one grower just planted 100 hectares of beans on the Sunday, wiped out on the Tuesday. Nuts. West Hawke's Bay. Everyone just getting hammered the last. So Hawke's Bay is east coast of New Zealand. There you go. Farming. That's where I was talking about. I don't know if you heard earlier. It hasn't filled up. Still. Keep going. Francesco, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, long brake pedal with this big bin full of fur. Takes a bit of stopping. Everyone's just getting hammered the last few years. Certainly have been. Been very fortunate to not have had any significant flooding in our area for a while, which is a bit of a blessing. Alright, let's carry on. But it will come, it always does. Near Napier, yeah, in Gisborne. Yeah, exactly, neighbour. Napier and Gisborne. Pretty much a few hours south of Napier and north of Gisborne's just been obliterated. Oh, the 04 floods. Yeah, that was a wee while ago now. A bit of a recovery since then. Steve should be pretty full still. So I don't know how long you're staying on bovine. But if you've got other things to do, mate, then... Oh, gosh, it's a glitch and a half. What's going on with that? Did it do it when I hop out as well? Those two. Oh. Won't look that way. Yeah. Steelhorse could jump in and take over if you wanted to, both on. Up to you. Let's go back to New Zealand one day. Loved the place. Aliens. Feels like it, doesn't it? Might be something I did when I teleported it over here. A UFO. We did have crop circles in this field last time. Perhaps they're back. What's that trick? Steve, go and work down further from me. Steve, you didn't start on the other side. I'll do these bits in here. Something with that planter though. Looks to be dusty lands with the lime from the field you teleported from. Might fix the viewport again from dirt to dirt. You reckon? I don't know. Could be. Worth a check anyhow. Right. Oh, no, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off, Argsy. To be lowering it down. Techno wheel track. Is it doing it for you too, Steel, or is it the tracks? Is that a wheel you just dropped all over the end of the field? Must have been wrong. That's the cedar tracks. Yeah. This steel can see it too. It must have happened when I teleported it. It wasn't doing it when I went over there. Wonder if we do try and teleport it again, see what happens. Don't look at the light, Argsy. Only one spot looks like a giant ore slick. Can you see it on the ground? Let me go look at this. He's doing a head. It's fine from here. But it did look like as I got... Oh, maybe it stopped now. Don't know. Oh, back behind the fert trailer there's something, is there? Go have a look. I thought he was talking about the big mess I had. I can't see anything. Anyhow, get back to the planter. Don't go into the light, Argsy. I ran through it, so it must be something on your screen. Still, I couldn't see anything. Nothing on my side. What are you doing, dog? He's stuck in the corner here. Aliens have taken over the field. That's your fault. You invited them. Neither it. Oh, you saw it as well. It looked like a rainbow. Oh, I wonder if I can see it from up in here then. No. Next up, we're tipping cows over. Alright. Yeah, on my left side I can't see anything still. Nothing whatsoever. Oh, but the crazy bright lights are back. Oh. Was the ghost light. Who knows what it was. Probably broke it all. Actually, you must admit, this server's been performing faultlessly. We had a few issues to start off with, but since then, I don't know how many times if it's had to be restarted. We haven't had to reload saves or anything like that. It's just been trucking along beautifully. Must be the G portal. Must be G portal. I'm keen to get in and try out the land clearance mod from BC Bueller today. That fills an itch. We talked about something like that on stream probably 6 months ago. A mod that you could do something like that. You could put a fire down as a placeable and drop trees in it and then light it and it'd burn. So pretty much done exactly what we talked about. So very cool. Very keen to give that a go. I think I'm quite addicted to 16x maps. Is WA the best one? It's what I'm playing on at the moment. Depends what you want. There's a couple of good American ones. Spring Creek which has probably smaller fields, more varied, more smaller fields, and probably more of a what would you call it? Regional vibe. You know, different roads, different things like that. What other ones are there? There was one called, was it Huron County? Another one set up in Michigan, I think it was. Which is again just, you know, that part of the world set on, is it the quarter-mile grid? Mile grids? I can't remember what size they were. But it's just a big gridded area. Spring Creek is 36x. Is it really? Do it, you love fire. Imagine a British 16x map. It'd never load, but man, it'd be brilliant if you could play it. Can you imagine all the hedges and stone walls. Spring Creek is 12x. I'd rely on Mark to know what how big that one is. There you go. Depends how you describe them. 16x, 8 kilometre by 8 kilometre. My screenshot channel Discord, let's have a look at that. There. Screenshots. Ah, over there, that's interesting. Where am I looking? There. If I go to monitor. There you go. That's what they could see. Up the top there. The funny looking oil slick from the tyre tracks. Bizarre. Spring Creek is 36x, 12 kilometres by 12 kilometre. That's 6 one way and 6 the other way, yeah. Yep, so 12 by 12, here we go. So again, it depends how you refer to it. There's been a lot of debate over a lot of times that we should stop calling maps a 1x or 4x and 8x or whatever. Just go by how many kilometres it is. This map is an 8 kilometre by 8 kilometre square. Ah, no worries, Steve. All good, mate. Thanks for popping in and hanging out for just a little. There you go. Steel Horse, you can go and jump in a planter if you want. Where is he? Halfway down the field. Go and jump in the 9RX. Go. Morning, Farmer G. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you to everyone for joining. A pleasure to have you all here this evening, as it always is. Cracking through some work on the old West Australia multiplayer server. Planting barley tonight because barley is one of the crops we have very little of in our bin and in our quest towards 10 million litres. So I think if we can get a good amount out of this field, then it'll go a long way to satisfying that requirement. Right, better get some work done. Thanks for the fun, and don't forget the like button, everyone. Thank you, Dazed. Have a good day, mate. Thanks for tuning in, for hanging out. Hope you have a good day, man. Hey, David, how are you, mate? Good evening to you. Look at that. We were just on the other side of here. We've started, so we've made a decent chunk through there. We've been almost coming up on an hour. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll keep going, see how far we can get. You can turn whichever way you want. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll probably end up with a narrow little area. Maybe head south. Oh, what's happened here? Why did I tab out of the game? There we go. Something broke. We're back. Back and almost starting our countdown to Logging League round 2. In about 10 days time, Saturday the 4th of March, 5th of March, Sunday 5th of March if you are in the New Zealand or Australian regions. And shaping up to be another fun stream and fun few matches. If the first round was anything to go by, I've actually gone through and watched a heap of those matches again. Putting together a highlights video, which I hope to have done for the weekend as a little bit of a precursor to the next round. A bit of a refresher of what happened and get a little bit of hype going for that. So looking forward to getting back into the Logging League. Make a few more improvements too. Be good. I think we've quite got there, but instant replays are not out of the question. Trivia question for the night. Are you asking a trivia question for the night, Bruce, or do you want me to give you a trivia question for the night? You first, alright, you go first. I'm intrigued. I can see steel there on the horizon. Are we going to get the glare? Is he going to give us the glare of light? Not seeing it yet. Oh, Bruce, the suspense is killing me. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Doing good, Jacob, until the aliens turned up and started flashing me in the field. A little bit scared, I must say. But otherwise, I'm doing good, mate. Good. Yourself? Smashing through some acres, getting some barley planted tonight. Rolling on towards our 10 million litre goal. Not bad, just been working. Nice. I hope Bruce knows there's a 200 character limit in chat. Might be a two-part trivia question. Right, how are we going? Oh, so we've just ticked over into the other hopper, so we've got heaps of seed. Heaps of it. We've got what? 3 more passes? Yeah. Up and down on those ones, and we'll fill up when we get back to the end. Do like the seed hawk. Nice planter. This needs to be a little bit bigger. Can't look at it that way though. Look at it this way. It goes well behind that 9RX. What is New Zealand's only native mammal? Is this a question? Oh, Bovine said it too. I was just about to say that. I was going to say, is this a question for everyone or not? It'd be the little bat, wouldn't it? Is it a short tail bat? I can't remember. I think that is our only little mammal, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Thank you, Bruce. I don't know if I've ever seen one. Fluffy Mods is joining us. Good to have you, Fluffy. Not sure what we're going to have for Fluffy to do though. Well, that tractor's doing over there. Truck over there as well. No, we've got the lime spreader actually I think set up as at field 7 needs some lime put on it. And then we've got 9 and 10 need to start harvesting. We've got harvest contracts on 9 and 10 to do too. Or you can just keep us refilled. What is, I'm just looking at steel is down to 29% fertilizer. We're still cruising along here with a decent amount of seed. His tanks are much bigger than ours are though. That John Deere planter. Morning, Mr. Welder, how are you? Great to have you here. Has everyone been practicing their pronunciation of Goville? Goville. Goville. Sure one of those was close. And if I said last week when I did my my video for it, I actually watched a couple of the YouTube videos where they said the company's name and tried to learn it that way. Oh, I didn't put the seeded down. Urgh. Cornfield. 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 Hey Stevie, how are you? Hope you didn't miss too much. Well, we've been live for an hour, but I've been planting that whole time. Oh, we do have... Oh, we don't. Oh, no, we do. We've got an alien in the field. Can't figure out where it's coming from. It's something to do with dusty lands. I wonder if I turn my dusty lands down. Adjust dust scale. Adjust my dust scale, does it? It's definitely a dusty lands thing, because watch it. If I make it dusty. I don't know. That might have fixed it. Might have fixed the light. Alright, we'll top up with seed. The only alien I see is a light reflection off your windscreen. Are you getting reflections off mine too? Oh no, there it is, it's still there. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Oh, goodness. I'm tired. Ski wasn't the best idea. Right. Fertilizers. We could do with some more fertilizer. We'll top them both up while we're here. And keep us going for a bit longer. The Aura I cast is a celebrity YouTuber. Gosh, thank you. I wouldn't go that far though. It's a tad excessive still. Alright, we'll turn that there. Put those up there. Go and grab some tractors. Moving slow irrigating due to back pain and a tweaked knee. Wind is bad, so pipes are getting plugged. One thing it's another, isn't it? Always a challenge, farming. Come on, baby. Right there. Good. 100%. Yes. Okay. Other way, dear. Move it. I was having a thought. Here's a thought for the modders out there. So, we have deer farms in New Zealand, right? Bear with me. Bear with me. If they've already got deer models in the game, I know they're locked. What do you think the chances of adding deer in it as an animal would be? Or is that not a natural progression? Get some nice venison, you can get their velvet. Not listening, you're not listening, Yoss. I expect nothing less from you. I didn't say listen though, didn't I say hear me out? Oh, should have stopped. It's 2 deer, thank you Stevie. Appreciated that. Just started rain here, Bruce. Oh dear. I hope that the rain that's forecast for the Hawke's Bay region doesn't come to anything near what they're predicting. It's the last thing they need. A little bit of rain would probably be quite a good thing for them to help clean out some of the silt, especially washing off some of the fruit trees and grapes and all those kind of things. Rinse everything off, but a decent dollop of rain is certainly not what they need. Too much deer already. That's fair. Yoss. There's a lot of deer. Could start John's deer farm. Told you that brake pedal was long. Hey Binks, how are you? Oh. Old bovine's only just going to keep up ahead of us here. A bit to go to infill. I've still got 4 rows to go and do up in there, so take a wee while. We'll go. Oh, we'll go that far across. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get close to getting it finished. Won't get the field finished, we'll go close. Most of the night shift crew quit, so I'm having to get back out sooner than expected. I'm able to use a trash fork or a shovel as your cane for now. Oh no. Oh no. Last pass, need to call it a night. All good, mate. All good. We've probably got enough land opened up, I reckon. Or we've got Fluffy sitting up there. Fluffy can come and jump down and take your spot. Anyhow. A bit of a tag team effort. A bit of a tag team effort. It's not peek around the corner. Something's not happy there. I wonder if a logging in and out would fix it. I'm not going to try now, but... can't figure it out. We'll bet your swathers of most of your construction equipment is John Deere. Nice. Trying new coffee, Binks, Nescafe, Cat Columbia. Everything's just peachy for now. The day is still young though. Coffee fixes it all. You're not getting that light? Yeah, I think it's something I've done when I teleported it or something. No, it's certainly not just glare off your tractor. I don't know what that button does. I don't want to press it because it could take forever to do anything. Could the fields get any bigger, Pleasant View Farms asks? I don't know, Pleasant. Well, they could. We could be working on this one here. And then it would be bigger. But we're not. Fortunately, we're down in here. How are you, mate? Good to have you here. Welcome along. Good amount of work. Always lots to do though, always lots to do. Look at these fields. So 7 must be due for a plant. Need something put in. I think it needs lime spread on it. What's in, let's have a look. What's in 3, 4 and 6? What have we got growing? A lot of canola. 3 and 6 are both canola. Got soybeans up here in 4. Getting barley planted down here in 22. What were we putting over in this one? Is that sorghum? Certainly not potatoes, I know that. It is. Sorghum going in over there. Plenty still to get done. Just finished morning chores, getting ready for factory work. Good man. It's not going to work. I'm going to leave a horrible spot. We can get there. Which way are we going to end up? 1, 2, 3, 4. End up back down there, then we can pick that up when we finish. You're on pot 4 of the shift coffee. Big task ahead of you, Binks. Have to edit a shed from American Shed Pack in GE. It'll be tricky, especially that I don't know how to do it properly. Why don't you just leave it how it is then? What do you need to edit it for? Surely just enjoy it the way it is. And make do with the beautiful mod that a modder's created. In cab for a few minutes. Of course we can, Bruce. Absolutely. Great idea. Great idea. We could do full immersive in cab too. Do not add money. That one. A little laggy in cab too. It's a smidge too big for your yard on your Humvee. Fair enough. Now everything looks like it's working from back here. good. Nothing on the radio. Need some monitors in here really, don't we, for planting? Don't even have a GPS screen. The big challenge will be is to see how good I can actually get in turning around. Oh, those deer just came out of nowhere, officer. Honest. I'll take that. I'm just looking, we'll go back in a cab. I just wanted to... not bad. A couple little spots. No pancake mixer inside. I can't see one anywhere, Yoss. Maybe under the buddy seat. Can't tell if it's a pickup one or not. Do I use a controller for such a smooth head tuning? I do indeed. Oh, as I turn my head. Can't get it stretched up. Cable too short. There you go. PlayStation 4 controller. Yeah, flickering's not the nicest though, is it? Need to do a test actually after using that sprayer on Hana, Indiana, and actually find out if it's a server refresh lag thing that causes spray animations not to display on a sprayer that's doing spot spraying. I reckon it's the turning on and off that's causing it. So just have to try and do a test on that. I'm intrigued to see. PS4 controller's great. I love it. It's funny because I've got quite used to this when I'm playing PS5 like that, but I haven't tried this. Well, I have actually tried this on. I have tried that on PC. This one feels much nicer in my hands than the PS4 one does now. But I'm just so used to the PS4, particularly because I have. You can see that there. I've shown you those just before, but 2 configurable back buttons. That makes it easy for doing particularly loader work because you can still have your accelerator and brake on the R2, L2, and then you have the back buttons on the back of the controller set as L1 and R1 for doing your moving your joysticks and things. Very handy. Very intuitive. Not as good as the Thrustmaster 16000M dual joystick setup though. Proud sponsors of the Logging League. You're off to watch a stream from bed, Bovine. Nice, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you very much for joining in as well. It's a pleasure to have you here for a while. I did send you that microphone too. It's probably sent it last week now. Beginning of this week. One day, anyhow. It's probably it'll be sitting in your office when you get back in there next. No doubt. But in your own time, You have a kid who was my intern but left for 4 hours. He said I need more time in the sun to get the tan I had before my injury. You can never get used to it. Even Jedi Outcast where it clearly said the best experiences with the controller, I just couldn't get it to it. I remapped it all to mouse and keyboard. Not as good as your game setup, which is finished, David. Nice. I'd arrived yesterday, you saw it today when you were in briefly. Ah, nice, cool. Good to know. Oh, when it's finished. When it's finished, or it is finished? You have to put some photos in Discord when it's all done, David. That's my long-term goal, is to get my setup done, put into a man cave. The issue I have now is I don't know how full my seat is. No, we've still got heaps. Still got heaps. Your man cave is more an office than game room. That's going to be the challenge, because I use my gaming PC for work stuff when I'm working from home. I won't want to go out to... going out in a shed. I won't want to go out and do it all out there. And I've got this lovely spot in here, particularly in the middle of winter. In fact, in the middle of summer it'll probably be stinking hot, in the middle of winter it'll be freezing cold. Ah, poor dog won't get down. Alright, what do we got? We've got a couple of spots we might have to go and do round that little island, but otherwise we're doing alright. Proves you're actually a serious person. You like getting dirty so it looks like I did something. It was dirty when I started actually, David. It probably hasn't got that much dirtier since I've been using it. Those monitors are annoying. I haven't seen the other planter for a while, I haven't really been looking. Where are they all? Down refilling, are we? Here is the... I think steel must be in the binary. Well, I can't see it. Need to fire up your PC here soon, I haven't used it in a bit. Probably a good idea. They should add the feature window wiper. Manual window wipers would be good. I had a window wiper on the New Holland T8 I'm using on Chilliwack, and the animation's completely off. The wiper doesn't pivot around the wiper point, it pivots around somewhere else, so the whole thing sort of wipes off the window. Looks quite funny. Yeah, manual window wipers would be great. Which reminds me, I need to go and do some more truck driving school. To go back to Truck World driving school and do some more of the lessons on that. It was a lot of fun. What's the trick for reloading this planter with FERT? Ask Yoran, because he was struggling with it earlier, I think. I'll come and have a look, hang on. Oh, why could I not enter? You should just be able to put the auger over. You just have to figure out where the trigger point is on the auger. I would have thought. That's folded. That's the seed. They're going to fold up completely, yeah. So that's your seed. That's your FERT there. I don't know, Steel, I would have just thought you had to be just in the sweet spot for it. See if we can find the sweet spot. Tell you what, I wonder... Can I adjust the nozzle? I can, where is it? Oh. Try that. Must have the smallest little hitbox, does it? Making noises like it should be unloading. Oh, see, this is one of the ones with the annoying... That's what I don't like about these bent tractors. It's they, oops, I don't want flight mode. Where's my HUD gone? Bring it back. Hold your tongue to the left, then it will work. Feels a bit like that, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, it's one of those annoying ones where it has different keybinds for different things. That's the, see, window, got the nozzle. You might have been able to lower the chaser bin spouts. Is it? Sounds like it's trying to go then. Don't have to be in the tractor or anything, do we? I don't know. Don't know what this secret is. Alright, I'm gonna try. Let's try this. There's no way at all to get that auger in over top of that either, is there? Nice, this planter. Next time, kick the planter out of the way and it would be easier to line the truck when you change hopper. I can get this over. I can get it over the seed one, not the fertilizer one. Don't know. I don't know. What was Yoran using? So he had it filled up. He was using this truck over here. No, he wasn't using those trucks. I lie. He was using this one here. Ah, I used the belly dump. Interesting. What on earth is this doing in the middle of the field? Don't know. So he used a belly dump to offload it. Yeah, he must have put the auger in underneath the belly dump and did it that way. Alright, I don't think there's any ability to throw straight in from this. I don't want to do off it the other way. No. Let's use the grain door on the Mack truck when loading that seeder. Yeah. It's not looking too happy, is it? It's a struggle you were able to do it with the truck. Your own. Yeah, that might... We can teleport the truck if we want to. Just to get it here and see if we can get it to work. Might be the option. Let's go grab that truck. The corner of... Look away everyone, I'm gonna glitch things out again. So it did it then too. Oh, so that's the tracks it left. Oh. So it is my teleporting that's wrecking it. Oh, it doesn't like doing that, does it? Oh no. Fully censored truck. I fixed it. Might have gone that time. Alright, I just need to get some more fertilizer. Do that. Too much, because we'll run out. Keep going still, keep going. Oh look, I can see the rainbow tracks. That's what you were saying about before. Yeah, stop there. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, so we can back nice. Quite enough. It felt close. Nice challenges about right. Alright, go forward a little bit still. Go back. Oh, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it. No. Oh, yeah, Yoren's coming in to show us how to do it. A little bit more steel. You can. There it is. Uh-oh, what? No, that's just dumping it to the ground. Who set up this farm? You reckon you know how the seed got on the ground now, that's about right. How am I stuck now? I give up. What sort of Mickey Mouse outfit is this? I need more power. Here we go. Too far to the right. Oh, that's how I've done it again. What's actually stuck, is it? Oh, I'm gonna rage. This is how you get angry in Farm Sim. This is the best 5 minutes of Farm Sim. Did you just give me a push, your arm? Thank you. Right, there you go. You guys sorted out. I'm going back to planting. Where's my planter gone? Did Fluffy take it? Oh no, I left it down here. Right. And it moved? That's not where I left it, is it? I don't know what you're talking about, Yoss. Don't know what you're talking about. There was nothing happened at all. I'm trying to figure out what's gone on here. How have we got this texture? Yeah, I'll let them sort it out. You got a roller. Is that what he's doing? He's rolling the field. Tell us. He'll tell us eventually. Rolling. Ah, there you go. Tell me rolling. That makes sense now. I can't understand why we've got this roll texture here. Ah. Right. Didn't we tell them? Hang on. See, this is the silly thing, because I made them put this in. We've got this pack, which should solve all of these problems. Get the trailer, get the tender, job done. Oh, too tight now. $20 can of fuel will solve this problem. Oof. A bit of diesel, a little bit of confined space and some fertilizer, and we'd have a nice big bomb, wouldn't we? Bit of ANFO. Nothing quite like a bit of ANFO to fire things up. Now I'm going to watch up here in the top. Steel Horse still only has 2% solid fertilizer, so they haven't managed to figure it out any quicker. But still grappling with it. You know what, in the meantime, I can't sit by. Watch this. Like what setup should we go with? Spider rooms, standard, guards, guards, a bit of dust and dirt around here. We don't want pallet or load. Husqvarna. That is a colour option. Burnt orange. Blaze orange, that's my colour. Other ones are there. Competition orange. No. Not the competition orange. Still think blaze orange it is. We could do it on the design colour too. Blaze orange. Sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. And what do you reckon? Long pipes? Short pipes. We'll go for long pipe. There we go. Problem solved. Have they got any fertilizer in? No. None yet. Right, I'm just going to dart out here while I remember and go and do these couple of bits we missed last time. Maximize our yields. There you go, happy days. Joran did say to me before the stream started that he was trying to get the planter filled up. I didn't realise you were having quite those sort of problems though, Joran. Still no fertiliser going into that planter, I can see. I know it's sensitive, it gives the trigger but stops straight away. I noticed that. Yep. We'll get to the end and then we'll go get that trailer. What else is there over here? It is, gosh, all sorts. I'm assuming that's where the trailer I've just bought's gone. Question will be is, do we have an empty truck? What was that? Do I have to select a different option to have the seeder running? No, you shouldn't. Should just do it. Alright, I'm going to go get that truck when we're finished here and see if that's fixed it. How to rage quit in Farming Simulator. Very adept that would be. In other news, it looks like my shiny white lights have all disappeared, which is good. Still no fertilizer. Tipping food on the field doused my aura. You reckon? Alright, we'll park that there for now. Turn it off. Alright, let's go see if we can find another truck. We got a spare truck. Unit anywhere? No, 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 no. I think we've only got those. We got 3. I thought we had more than 3. No, we must only have 3 trucks. Oh well. Time for a new one. I'm the boss, I'm allowed to buy new. At least that's what I tell myself. We'll just go factory. But let's oh, we're gonna get a clash with that, aren't we? A clash with the trailer. Blue. Blue will do. Alright, let's go find that. What sort of... Yeah, I know, right? But we're fixing that for steel. Didn't factor in buying an orange trailer with a yellow bin on it, but anyhow. Right, now, is there somewhere down here? Propane, buy point, gas station. I thought there was a selling stations. Oh, I thought there were fertilizer buy points here too. I'm coming to the rescue, fellas. I got this. These aren't resupplies, are they? No. They have been before. We'll use what's in the hoppers and the walker wagons over there. Right, we're coming... Where are we? Down that road, turn left up here, then we go straight along. Hey, Big Mike, how are you? Welcome along to the circus. The Mickey Mouse Farm Show, that's what I'm calling this one tonight. We've just spent about 20 minutes trying to get a seeder to put some fertilizer in it. And no matter what we tried, it wouldn't work. Grant, I'll have to time you out with that sort of language. We're in a hurry. Lights on. We're racing. Force a habit. It's a left-hand drive truck. Does that give me a good excuse? I was better I get down here and I've used those auger wagons somehow and it's got nothing left in it. See, we could actually, with this trailer, I think there's a hitch on it, we could dolly another one of these behind it. We could have a couple of augers, a couple of these seed tenders, just tender wagons on. Yaron's going completely onto the other side of the map and he's going to do some lime spreading. It's like I'm completely out of here. No part of this. Steel Horse is just sitting in his tractor, puffing out his chest going, what sort of Mickey Mouse outfit is this? Meanwhile, Fluffy's just rolling. Just rolling. Right. Just rethinking this whole mess. I've fixed it, mate. Look, I'm on my way. Oh, you proper parked the truck out of the way. That's how far the truck got out of the way. Right. To go live with our biggest project so far. Congrats, Yos. That's awesome, mate. Good job. Love it when you get those sort of notifications from clients or something like that, eh? Right. Seed in one, dirt in the other. Take it all, take it all. Suppose I can pick this up off the ground, can I? Alright, steel horse. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you go. You go. Alright, there we go. Just checking Tinder. Not on company time. And not on a company phone either, I hope. Right. Let's see if we can get this to work. I now need to remember which buttons to press. Right, that's that out. Now I don't know which hopper I'm on. Which hopper is this set up to? Oh, please don't tell me this one isn't going to work either. Oh, come on. That's perfect. Oh, I don't know what this thing wants. It's because it's so low, that's why. You can see how low that trigger is. Look at how low that trigger is on this thing. No, replace it with the seed hawks. It's going to be full before we finish planting it. Yos. Bruce. Oh, I did not fold that up. Oh, this thing's just atrocious. Just the way Clutch did an IRL, but don't spill it. I don't think we've got any of those tipper trucks. What you could use? Levi. We're not even getting a trigger for this one. I don't like this setup anymore either. No, we'd have to try a tipping trailer like one of these ones or something. There's a good one with an auger on the back, isn't there? Is there a base game one with an auger on the back? No, it must have been a mod. That's our closest we can get. Right, this is the last roll of the dice. We're doing this. Disconnecting that, sending this up here. Where's the shop? Where? Oh, it's gonna be dangerous. It's far off. We're gonna pick up that trailer, we're gonna head down and try that tipper and see if we can get that to work. Otherwise, we're... Oh no. Oh no. That's actually, that's happening on the dirt. So that is a Dusty Lands thing, isn't it? Don't fill up, that's lime next to me I think, isn't it? Is that lime or fertiliser? Oh, fertiliser. Okay, we'll take those with us. So it's definitely what Dave's do you reckon? Dusty Lands thing. Sorry, Fluffy. I got everything going on with the Techno wheel, Techno tires. Oh, please don't do this to me. I thought I had it. What are we tipping through? F1. I love custom modding stuff, but some of these things just, you just gotta wonder, do they test it or not? Because what's even more annoying is we're actually getting it in the trigger this time. I can't do the, if I do the force tipping, it's going to go on the ground there. Frustrating. Frustrating as... Can't even get a trigger now. If I tap it quickly enough, it almost gets up. How quickly can I tap my... No, not fast enough. Can't even cut it off. Can't even cut it up. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be frustrated, give that a go. Try and fill it with anything that you would normally be able to fill something from. Those wheel tracks are pretty cool. I like those. Goodness, craziness. Well, I think on that note and that frustration, it is 11 PM. I've had just about enough of that. And I think we might just have to go and trade it in. Maybe we need to put the larger ear hawks and seed hawks, or maybe get the ball go one. Actually, get the ball go. Get the Giants ball go ones in. They'll do just the same trick as this thing will. And hopefully there'll be a fix or patch or something done to make that just a little bit more palatable, because that's mildly frustrating. Anyhow, we did get a decent amount done, I must admit. Well, when I say a decent amount done, we've done from there across to there, plus this bit here. So we've got another quarter of the way across the field. But frustrating, to say the least. So, with that all said and done, I am going to wrap things up for tonight right there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone who's dropped a like on the stream. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Please do before you go. It would be very, very much appreciated. If you've enjoyed the stream, of course, if you found some comedy out of it, good. Happy for that too. Because that's all it felt like there right at the end, a bit of comedy. Anyhow, thank you all. Take care. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll catch up with you again sometime soon. Bye. We'll see you later. Bye.